What kettlebell exercises are actually worth it? Let's start with the top of the pyramid, S tier. Cleans, swings, and snatches. The kettlebell was designed for these movements. Make sure you develop enough technical proficiency so you can do them heavy and often. We're dropping all the way down to the bottom, the American swing. I know this is controversial for some of you, but I just don't believe that going overhead with a kettlebell is worth your time. How about another one for F, the ballistic row? Now, while I love doing this exercise because it's fun, it really doesn't have a lot of utility for building muscle, maybe a little bit of coordination, but it's not that effective. Since nothing can top cleans and snatches, we're going up to A tier here, the Turkish getup. You can perform a Turkish getup with other implements, but the kettlebell is king. Now we're dropping down to B tier. Here, we're going to include a rack squat and a deadlift. They're not higher up the list because other implements like the barbell or dumbbell work just as well, but if you're training with kettlebells, they should be staples in your program. Now let's jump right into the middle, C tier, the kettlebell windmill and the clean to rotational press. Both movements that I incorporate from time to time, but if you're doing Turkish getups and cleans and snatches, you're getting a lot of the benefit of these two movements. Now one final one for D tier, the dual kettlebell overhead walking lunge. This is a great test of fitness because it challenges your mobility in an extreme way, but for everyday strength and conditioning purposes, it's just too difficult for most people. And if you just put the kettlebells in the rack position, you get 99% of the benefit without your shoulders feeling like garbage. Let me know in the comments which exercises I missed and what your favorites are.